Hello, Bodacious community. Happy New Year. Finally, we roll into 2021. I am so stoked because I am ready. I'm sure you all are too. It's just time to kick 2020 out to the curb. Are you kidding me? All this stuff that's happened, that's gone on, that's gone wrong, very little has gone right, and it's just time. And I think you all are going to agree with me on that. So, that being said, I am super stoked to get ready for today's live stream. This is the first one of the new year, and I cannot believe it. Let's see, who all do we have in here tonight? We've got some folks. Let's see. Candytheweeservicedog is in the house, followed by Stellarpiper. So it's good to see you, ladies. Hello, hello. Can you believe it's already 2021? I shouldn't say already. Finally, 2021 rolls around. And I'm super stoked. This is our first live stream of the year. And I am ready to go. Now, over on our Facebook group, we talked about some terms and conditions about the new year. And we are going to talk about those and pretty much anything else. And I've got a service dog fundraiser update, which I'm also super stoked to tell you about. So I'm going to wait till Tonya Lambert comes in for that because she's really interested in that. So, and just to give you a foreshadowing of the good things that are coming next week, we're getting the van camper ready so I can head out with it sometimes. So, yay! I'll be able to go by myself. I won't have to have hubby with me, I hope. At least some. And we're going to be redoing the van camper inside and kind of recreating that. Because like right now, it's set up for when I take mission trip stuff. But we have a little trailer that I used for the last mission trip. And it worked out really good. So I don't need the inside of the trailer anymore, of the van camper anymore, since we've got the trailer. So stoked. But foreshadowing for next week. Not on the live stream. This is just going to be a video. First, I got that cute little waffle maker that's just about that big that we talked about on one of the live streams. I got that, and then I got to looking at it, and I'm like, there has to be something else that'll work. So I got a little griddle, which one of y'all put me onto in a live stream. I can't remember who, but I got this little griddle. And it's so small and it's so cute. Like, here's my hand, and the griddle's smaller than my hand. But I took it out to the van today and hooked it up onto solar, and it worked fine. So I'm going to show you that. Then I got a video coming out on that next week. And I'll have possibly a video about checking the seals in an RV, because that's a little trickier. So, yeah, coming up. Let's see. Going back to the chat, what have we got? Let's see. Stellar says, okay, first she put dinner in the oven. That's good. Always glad to hear you're having dinner. And let's see. Stellarpiper says, be super careful in the van. Everyone is giving RVs a side eye since Nashville. Yeah, I kind of figured that. It's going to be a little while before I can really go out too much in the van because of not just recreating the inside, but I really want to get the COVID vaccine going. And I've signed up for a clinical trial. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It's the Novavax clinical trial. So I'm not guaranteed to get the shot, but 2/3 of the people who were participating are getting the vaccine. And so that's going to delay me going out. But the good neat thing about that clinical trial is if I have a chance to get the actual vaccine that we know is a vaccine, I can drop out of the clinical trial at any time. So that's going to be good. So hopefully by that time, all the side glances about van campers will be calmed down a little bit. We're always going to have some because that's just the nature of the beast. But hopefully that'll settle down. Let's see, what else have we got going on? Oh, and I do want to point out down in the description box below, I got some shout outs for some friends, you all, who have been so kind to be there for me last year. So I've shouted you out down there in the description box. So check that out. And let's see, Candy is saying she's fine, but however, a wonderful man of God is in ICU with COVID-19. He just lost his wife to COVID in the early summer. Please pray for his daughter and the rest of the family. And you know what? I have my prayer book out, so because I was praying for you all earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that down. I'll pray later and then tonight, and then we'll pray for this person. Okay, then what else have we got? Yep, several people are sorry to hear that, of course. And, oh, Happy Trails Hiking is in. Hey, Happy New Year to you too. You're one of the ones I gave a shout out to. So you're linked down below. Big Tom's van is in. Hi, Big Tom's van. Yeah, I was just talking about this a little while ago. I don't know if you were here or not, but it's a small little gizmo, but I can run it off solar. So I've got a video coming out about that later. And you're linked below. And over 50. Hey, how are you over 50? Yay, we got a bunch of people in tonight. And Candy says, yes, he was being careful with following recommendations. Ow. I hate that. I hope he's going to be okay. And Stellar's saying hi to Happy Trails and Big Tom's fan. Hi, Stellarpiper. Over 50, it's good to see you. I know I said that a minute ago. I'm just repeating myself. Peter Parker's in. 357 days left to Christmas. Here we go. Big Tom's fan is saying 30 days to Groundhog Day. I am ready for that groundhog to see his shadow and run away. Because that's the way it works, right? Or is it, now I forgot. Is it if he sees his shadow, he runs, or if he stays out? Somebody, y'all know what I mean. I don't want more winter. I'm already over the snow. You're welcome, Candytheweeservicedog. Happy Trail says, I need to get in touch with you about this week. Okay. That's the 5th. I still have it down on the calendar. So let me know. Oh, and to give you guys more foreshadowing, Happy Trails Hiking, okay, she's doing a fundraiser right now through Pampered Chef, and it's going to feed hungry people, Feed America. And she's going to be doing one for me later in the spring for the service dog, which I am like super, super stoked. I've got a service dog fundraising update that I want to bring up, but I want to wait for Tonya Lambert to come in, so I'm going to wait just a little bit because I know she's really interested. Happy Trail says, it's the same either way. She likes winter. No! The Senate will vote on winter. Okay? I don't know how that's going to go. Stellar says, yay. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something. What did... Woo! Candytheweeservicedog got her stimulus. Yay! That is wonderful news, Candy. And Stellar says, yay, Candy, Hubs and I are planning on half the stimulus going to a car. Uh-oh. I hope that's not a repair. I hope it's a new one. And then I'm hoping at some point, someday, you can come and see your mom. I agree, Candy. I agree. So, yeah. Lots and lots and lots of stuff already. So, in our group, Peter says, have fun. See you in 6 months. Have fun for 6 months without me. Oh, where are you going, Peter? Oh, Stellar says, not a repair, a down payment. Okay. Then you can come and see me when the restrictions lift. Yeah. So, I've got to pull up these terms and conditions that we came up with in our Facebook group because I really believe that we need to accept 2021 on our terms and just let the year know how it's going to be. What do y'all think? Because if we don't do this, then I want us to like seriously thinking about rolling the clock back to 2019. So, oh, Candytheweeservicedog says Candy thinks it's for more squeaky toys. I don't think so, Candy. Okay, Peter. Oh, going to be online. Wait a minute. Nowhere going, not be online less. Okay, so you're going to be online less. Okay. Sometimes it's important to pull back. So I got you. You have fun. Have a good night also. Thanks for coming in. All right. So, terms and conditions. So, okay, 2021. If you are listening, we have some terms and conditions. If you're going to come in, you have to come in on our terms, right, y'all? So, the terms and conditions. And if you guys want to have some fun and add any terms and conditions for 2021 down in the chat room in the description box, go ahead, toss those in on Facebook, however you want to do it. So, all right. So, let me scoot the chair up here. All the better to see you with, And so, good night, Peter. Thanks again for coming in. We'll see. So, okay. Terms of service, number 1 that I put in. For me, 2021 can only come in if my PT Cruiser keeps going. I've got around 425,000 miles on it, but I want it to keep going because I want to see just how many miles can you put on a car. So that's condition number 1 for 2021. Number 2, Valerie Reese has put in that she must be able to take a cruise. I think that's fair. And she says in it, I know world peace would have been a more fitting answer, but I really need a cruise. We can work on world peace later. But I think we have to work on world peace within each of us because we can't control the entire world. If you've ever raised teenagers or been around kids and you have asked them to pick anything up out of the floor, that there are just some things you can't control because maybe they'll pick it up on your schedule, maybe they'll pick it up on their schedule, or maybe you'll just come back in and pick it up for them because you're tired of seeing it. So, yeah. Big Tom's Van says 425 is great. Yeah, I've been really pleased with it. It's been a great car. I just hope it goes a lot longer. I just want to see how high it'll go. And something that's really fun about having cars with high mileage, at least with Dodge, Chrysler, etc., is you can contact them and they send you this little frame for your license plate at like 100,000 miles, 200,000, 300,000. So I've got to contact them for my 400,000 mile frame because I haven't done that yet. But I've got to. Okay. So another person wants to see her daughter-in-law and son. She wants those COVID restrictions over. Let's see what's going on over here in the chat. Yankees Outdoor Adventures is in. Hi, Yankees. Thank you for coming in, and I gave you a shout out in the description box below. I just wanted to say thank you for everybody for being so nice to me on 2020. I appreciate it. And y'all, Yankees is saying if we can't find inner peace, we'll never be able to make peace elsewhere. And he has got a huge point, and that's kind of what I was saying. We have to start out with ourselves because we can't control everything. Although, I will say that the idea of putting all of our elected officials on a cruise, sending them out into the middle of the ocean and saying, don't come back until you fix all of our problems, does sound really good. Just saying. So, let's see. Stellar's Big Tom's fan, not too far from 500,000. Nope. And it may take me a while, but I just want to see how high it'll go. Eventually something will happen, right? Oh, Happy Trails is mentioning the shout out too. Thanks, Happy. Eggman Rocks Cultures. Happy New Year's from I can't remember how to pronounce it. Wedowee, Alabama. Good to see you. Over 50 says that's true. Yankees Outdoors Adventures. Very true. Hello, hello. Yeah. It's fun being seen again. It is. It's very fun to see you. Y'all, Yankees Outdoors Adventures had this Christmas miracle happen where YouTube magically fixed his ability to actually chat in a chat room on a live stream. It was gone, vanished, poof, for a while, but now it's back. So Yankees, very good to see you. Really neat channel too, just saying. Yep. Year. Big Tom's van is 436K. So I'm just a young whippersnapper compared to your van. That is cool. I'm going to do my best to catch up with you, though. Of course, you're continuing to drive, so it may take me a while to catch up. Which brand have you got? Yankee says you rock. Nah, you do. Let's see. Happy Trails Hiking says, I've decided that I need to come to terms with whatever 2021 throws at me, and I have to be ready to drive it. I hear you, but I think it's worth, setting some fake TNC just because, it helps us to kind of think about what we want out of life, And Big Tom's fan says, Poseidon 2 for officials. Okay, I'm not sure what Poseidon is. I'll have to look it up. And Yankee says, can we sync it and say that to the ones that make it back to the show? I don't know if we want to sync it. Maybe they'll just learn, But it's not a bad idea to let them face some sharks. Happy Trails is a point. Alcatraz might be a better place to send them. We can say, fight it out and see if you can swim back to shore no matter what we do. Stellar says 2021, no friends passing away and a vacation. Stellar says happy trails. She can get behind that. Christmas miracle. LOL. So true. I mean, Yankees, what else are you going to call it? I mean, you had months and months of dealing with the powers that be here, trying to get them to fix it. And finally, Christmas. Ford E250. Hey, Ford, years ago, we had a Ford Windstar, and I put 329,000 miles on it. And I was pretty happy with that. But everything went out at once, so I had to trade it in. Sad day. We went lots of places, though. It was great. So it doesn't surprise me that you've got 436K on it. But just remember, I'm going to try to get there too. Gail Crabtree, it's fun. Cool. Oh, Big Tom's Fan says it was a movie. I'll have to look that up. I will indeed. Over 50 and Fantabulous says, note to self, carry an inflatable raft in my purse. You know, I actually bought one of those on Amazon one time. Stellar can tell you. It was for a combination birthday and engagement gift for my youngest daughter. And I wish I had been YouTubing at that time because the look on her face when she opened it was priceless. But when she was like, where'd you get it? Where'd you get it? And I told her Amazon, she about fainted. So, yeah. So I know where you can get an inflatable raft. I don't know that it'll fit in your purse, though. And let's see. LOL over 50. Absolutely. Oh, Stellar, don't forget a pump. That's right. That's right. Okay. And my mouse just quit. No. I think my battery just died. Okay, we may be looking at Happy Trails hiking comment forever. Oh, no, wait. Maybe if I turn it off and back on for a minute. Okay, Happy Trails Hiking says she's got to run and she'll see me later this week. So thanks, Happy Trails. I will see you. All goes well Tuesday. Let's see. And that's going to be on my other channel. We're going to be talking about stuff, overcoming finances and doing Pampered Chef and some of the really cool things she's doing with it. So, yeah. So I think if I shake this, I can get the red light to come on and stay on, hopefully. Okay, we'll try. So she's going to run. Much love, Happy. She's just fun, you know? And Candy says, I remember that movie. Gene Hackman starred in it. Okay. I got to look this one up. I'll have to see if I can find it online. Hopefully Amazon Prime. Hey, Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa. Woo! Glad to see you. I've got a shout out to you down below. But it's your other channel's name, so if you want me to change it, send me a PM over on Facebook, okay? Candy says a lot of famous people were in it. Don't know how I missed it. I'll go back and check it out. And Yankee says, everyone have a great night and thank you for all the support you show. I truly do appreciate it. Well, I truly appreciate you, and I know a lot of other people do too. So, Yankee, thanks for what you do, because he makes YouTube a positive place. So, You all, I'm just going to ask, if you're not familiar with each other's channels, I really do have some great people listed below, so check them out. Oh, my mouse. It hates me. Okay. And let's see. Stellar says, hey, Biz. Oh, Melissa's going, thumbs up. Good point, you all. Please do a thumbs up. Help me out there. Because the more you all who are YouTubers, you know, the more thumbs up, the happier the Google algorithms are. And the happier the Google algorithm is, the more likely it is to show my videos. So you all, please do hit that thumbs up button and give me that big like, okay? So, hey. Okay, thank you very much for coming in over 50. I appreciate it. She says she has to head out for now. Thanks for the shout out. She greatly appreciates it. Well, I appreciate you all. Over 50's done some wonderful stuff. Another fabulous, fabulous positive channel. I love positive channels. Can you tell? Okay, Melissa's going to be right back. Okay. Gail, you didn't mention my condition for 2021. That's because I am still going down the list. I got sidetracked. You know, those little bunny rabbits, those rabbit trails I chase. So let me go on back there. Okay, let's see. Laurel Stewart says she wants to meet her mentor, Gail Crabtree, face to face. If I'm your mentor, I am so sorry. Let's just be friends. It's going to be a lot better. But I am looking forward to that too. And you know, I had it on the list for the spring of last year. And so that didn't happen, along with many other things. And last year was very, very difficult. Not just worldwide, but I was dealing with a lot of crap personally. And I feel like the skies are parting. So hopefully everything will go better and we'll be able to get together and see each other next year. This year. Sorry. In a few months. Let me just put it that way, okay? We'll just say in a few months. Busy's here. Okay. Hi, Busy. Can you give me a like on this from this account? Thank you, Busy. And Candy says good night, Yankee. Busy. So I'm making a note before I forget to check that movie. I guess if that's a 2, there must be a 1, so I may have to see if I can find them both. You do take care over 50. Oh, Big Tom's fan says, tacos! Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, Club Chalupa, Busy Lady saying. Okay, I'll go with that. But being a mentor just sounds serious. And I don't do serious well. No! I just want to do fun. Big Tom's fan says, what's a mukbang? And it's just where you eat food. And that's all you do on YouTube. Just like Busy Lady is saying right here. It's where you eat food and film, LOL. Search on here, Taco Bell mukbangs. So yeah, search there. Candytheweeservicedog says, I know, I was too. This year is going to be better. You know, this year is already better, and it's just day 2. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, YouTube takes their cut, but everything else is going to Service Dog. And I have the update, but Tonya's not in yet. So I may have to give the update before she gets here. But thank you. Yay. Busy Lady gave me another thumbs up when she came in, which is awesome. Thank you. Busy's going to use her treadmill later. There you go. I just can't believe this, Candy. Thank you so much. You have made my day. Thank you. And Tonya also donated earlier today. And, I can't thank you all enough, because all of this is going toward getting another service dog, because they told me 2 years, but lots of other people say that if you get your fundraising done and your money in first, that can shorten the time limit, which would be amazing. So, or not time limit, but it can shorten the time. So they approved me in September. So, we're 4 months into it almost of the 2 year, but still, we are clicking along with fundraising, and I thank you so much. I'm super excited. Yes, Busy, she is. Thank you. So we had one more term and condition, and that was from Tonya, and she's asking for the term and condition to be for 2021 to have many opportunities to grow. So whatever power that be is over 2021, we want COVID to be banished. No more COVID. And then we want all of our wishes met, and we want a fabulous year for everybody that's in the chat and that hears this later. So, yes. How much more do you need for your service dog? I was just fixing to give that update. Let me catch up on the chat. Candy, I have to give you a hug, but this will have to do. Air hugs. Air hugs. Don't tell Candy that. She means she will get one less squeaky toy. No. I sent Tonya a message and haven't heard. I just messaged her as well. She's still recovering from her fall where she broke her foot. So hopefully that doesn't have her sick and hurting a lot. Hopefully she's getting better. So we're going to go for that. But all right. I'm going to tell you. With your help, plus what my husband and I have put in, I told Tonya asked yesterday, but I can't count, and I gave her the wrong amount. And then we had the other donation from her that came in, and another one that came in. The cost of the service dog is $5,000, but I need to raise around an extra $2,500 for travel expenses and so forth, because I'm going from Virginia to Kansas. Have to be there a week to 2 weeks, but I'm planning on a week. I'm budgeting for a week, so gas there and back, plus meals. We're planning on taking our trailers, so that'll help. But it may or not. If the temperature is too high or there's storms, I'll have to get a hotel. But I'm planning on campgrounds. 2 campgrounds out, 3 coming back, but makes the total fundraising amount about $7,500. Plus, the dog's going to need a few things like a crate. And I can't get a crate until I know what kind of dog I'm getting, because I may get a Bernese Mountain Dog, which can grow to like 110 pounds plus, or I may be getting a Golden Retriever, which is more like 60 pounds. So I don't know what size I'll need. But I'm so excited because with everything that we've done, okay, the cost of the dog is $5,000. That's obviously what I'm the most concerned about right now. Drum roll. Since I don't have a drum, I got to beat on my desk. We have $1,075 that we have sent to CARES. when we have the YouTube money comes in, then I'm going to have another, I think it's like $70 going in there. So what's 1075 plus 75? Anybody have a calculator that can add that up? Because I don't want to quote off the top of my head because I don't math well. Stellar can tell you that. My math skills are legendary. I think we've even talked about that. So whatever that is. So that puts us over 20% of the way already for the dog, and that is amazing to me. Oh, Stellar says 1150. Big Tom's Band is donated. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. So, thank you. And so, with y'all's help, that's where we are. And I've still got jewelry up on Instagram. So, if anybody needs jewelry, it's Instagram.com / of course, Service Dog Fundraiser. You can tell I tried to be really original with that one. So, but thank you, Big Tom's Van. Thank you, Candytheweeservicedog. Yeah. So, this is a big help. So now I'll be adding the $5 to it. But, and I know a couple of people have said that they are going back and streaming my live streams in the background when they have other browser tabs open or when they're doing other things. And that helps too. So thank you all. And Stellar's helping me. She actually held a fundraiser for me. And she says, oh yeah, I've made some new pieces I haven't put up yet. It's okay. You'll get them. She also is making jewelry, so she's helping me that way too. And I've got some I have to put up. And Big Tom's Van says you're welcome. And I thank you a lot. So I'm really excited because a service dog is going to open up my life again in so many ways. Right now, like I went to Kentucky a few weeks ago when Stellar did the fundraiser for me at her church. And my husband said a couple of times that he was more nervous about me going to Kentucky without the service dog than he was me going to Alaska with the service dog. And that's because he helps, or Tomlin helped rather, to balance me. So if I was going up steps, he would help. He would go up a few, 2 steps and then stop. That would put tension on the leash so I could go up the steps. And that was very helpful. When I fell the other day on that danged ramp with Hurricane Fleet in North Carolina, I don't know if he would have been able to steady me, but he certainly would have been very helpful when I had to get up out of, because, I landed between the boat and the dock and was holding on to the boat with one arm with the leg going in the water, and my husband, grabbing my left arm. So he would definitely have been a big help there. Plus, lots of the other ways. He was trained for deep pressure therapy for seizures. He would alert to several different things, and that just comes out of the human-dog bond. But so many different things. I have severe leg cramps that are bad enough that one time I was actually having to get out of the cramp and it tore my leg muscle. So that was a few weeks healing from that. But he was trained to lay down my legs and do the deep pressure therapy there. So that actually helped with my legs. The pressure on my lower legs combined with the heat from his body really helped. And somehow he just knew when this was happening. And before it would happen, he would get up and it wouldn't work if he was in the next room, but if he was there in the room with me, then he would get up and come over and lay down on my lower legs. And sure enough, within 30 seconds to a minute, they would be seized up. And he would also go and get my husband if I fell. One night, he about scared Stellar to death. So those are some of the things that it's just really going to open up my life a lot. If you can imagine, when you go out, you don't know if you're going to fall or not, and things like that, because, I've sprained my wrist, I've sprained my knee, I have twisted my ankle, I've broken my ankle, I have injured my shoulder enough on a fall that I had to have surgery on it. And so having the critter there to stabilize me is phenomenal. And with Tomlin, with his vest, I could put stuff in it and he could carry it. So pretty big deals there. So thank you all for helping to give me my life back. That's all I can say. So Stellar says she feels like saying she held a fundraiser is a slight exaggeration. Okay, it didn't go too well, but that's okay. Candy says you don't have to tell me, Gail. Even though Candy is small, she saved my life literally. She does 12 tasks for 24 of my disabilities in disorder. And I know I don't have to tell you, but somebody may come along later and say, a lot of people have asked, why do you need a service dog? Because sometimes they think that service dogs are just for kids, or they see you going around and trying to live your life, and they don't always see you fall or see the end results of it. So sometimes people wonder, why do you need one? So that's why. Busy Lady says she's still here, but she'll be stuffing her face and listening. Okay, Busy. Thank you. Candy, do you mind sharing some of the tasks? So Stellar's asking that. Yes, Stellar, I agree. Tacos are important too. Busy Lady, you almost made me choke on my tea, is what Candy says. Okay. Thank you so much, Big Tom's fan, for coming in, for your gift, for your support, just like for everything. Thank you. And Stellar says, see you later as well. Yeah. Okay, so what are you all going to do in 2021? What are your goals? I know we talked about whether or not to have resolutions and whether we're going to stick with them if we did make resolutions. So what's your goal? Like for the next month, what is your big goal? And then for the year. Inquiring minds want to know. Or just nosy people want to know. Oh my gosh, Stellar, you're right. She just pointed out that I put 2020 on the live stream. I did go back and change the live stream name to 2021. So I will change that in the Facebook group. I just checked over there to see if we have a message. Because, well, I did get a message on Facebook, but I checked to see if it was relevant to the group. And it's not, but I decided to check it, and boom, she pointed out that she doesn't want to redo 2021. So, me either. Thank you for telling me. Okay, Busy says, no resolutions here per se, just trying to get my life together. Primo. That's a pretty big resolution / goal, whichever you want to call it. Okay, I just changed one of my goals. One of my goals / plans is to get a new battery or a new mouse. There we go. Okay. Stellar says for the next month, her goal is to finish 2 of the books I bought and haven't read yet. That's good. And Candy is saying that her service dog, which is Candy, says yes, she alerts to her hiatal hernia flare ups, which can make her aspirate from severe acid reflux. That's a big deal because any kind of aspiration can, of course, lead to lung problems and pneumonia. So good for her and good for you, too. And Stellar says, that's awesome. Candy is a good girl. I agree. I will. And see, that's something that I'm hoping to have more time for is the difference between resolutions and goals. So I will check that out. Most assuredly. And Busy Lady is saying she has to watch it. So sounds like we both will have to go and look for it. So let's see. So Busy's going to watch it. And, now this I didn't know. Candy is saying you can actually drown on stomach contents. I did not know that. But fortunately, you have Candy there to not let that happen, which is good. One of the things that Tomlin would do is he would let me know if I was wheezing at night when I was sleeping because I have bad asthma. And I don't always wake up when I'm wheezing, just as you don't always wake up apparently when you're aspirating. And so Tomlin would come and wake me up for that, and he'd bring me my inhaler and stuff like that. So, Candy, I agree with that. And Candy is saying that Tonya, who is Tonya Lambert, she's down below too, says that Tonya underestimates her wisdom. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So, yeah. And I want to check my YouTube page here a second. I want to see if I have your channels linked from my main page because I think I do. Which, of course, YouTube a few weeks ago went through and changed. Okay. And let me see. Yep. I'm going to share the screen. So you all can see too. There we go. Okay. So, here we are. Here's my page. Oh, and this little number right here, it feels so good to roll over that. So thank you all. That is because of you all sharing and telling others, and I really appreciate it. So coming down here, of course, we've got my uploads and my state parks and my product reviews. But right here where it says featured channels, I've got over 50, and then Candy. There's Tonya, Valerie, Busy Lady, Mel Mel, and Granny. So, you can see who all I've got in my featured channels. So if somebody goes to my main page, and I used to have this like on the sidebar, but like YouTube screwed it up. So anyway, if somebody goes to my main page, hopefully they'll watch my videos and then comes back and watch yours. That's the big goals, big plan anyway. So we'll see. Okay, and Candy Candy the Wee Service Dog is saying that Candy also alerts to her neuropathy from spine issues, no diabetes, so she doesn't fall. That's wonderful. And Stellar says one of my coworkers has neuropathy. It's not a good thing to have. It's really tough. Hey, we have the white 2-pack. How are you? It is always good to see you. I hope your life is going well. Now, do I have you down there in my description box? I got to check and see. Yes, I do. The white 2-pack, you are listed. So you're down there. So thank you for coming in. I hope he's not already gone. I also think I may have misspelled it. Number 2. I did misspell it. I'll go back and fix that. 2PAC. So I got it. I have it spelled right. Uh-oh. I don't know if this mouse is going to make it. For some reason, if I turn it off and back on, it wants to work for a second. Let's see. Candy the Wee Service Dog says she also alerts to my blood pressure either going up or down. She responds to anxiety attacks and also responds to her PTSD. Good deal. Good deal. So it looks like 2-pack came in and ran. Shame on him. So, Candy, did you happen to see the article where Alaska Airlines has stopped allowing ESAs? I am so excited about that. Because with them not allowing ESAs, it's going to make it a lot easier for those of us who have legit service dogs. Because, Tomlin's been attacked a couple of times by ESAs, and that's just not cool, and he's far from the only one. And Candy says, yes, she does. She doesn't miss a beat either, Stellar. That's so cool. Yes, she did. Good. What did you think of it? And Stellar says, that's great. Yep. I agree. We're very fortunate that they're finally taking a proactive approach to this. Because fortunately, service dogs are trained to ignore. But I don't know how it would be exactly if I was on a flight with a peacock and a chicken and I had a service dog. Would the service dog still do his job, or would he be so distracted by the clucking and whatever noise peacocks make that they couldn't function? That's like my thing. So now, none of that. So tip my hat to Alaska Airlines. And they have a great reputation where service dogs are concerned. I know somebody who was able to take her dog to Alaska Airlines and have them walk along the plane. I don't remember when that was for sure. Stellar might, but she was able to take her service dog and just for training purposes onto a plane. So, big thumbs up for Alaska Airlines. But hopefully other places will follow suit on not allowing these service dogs in. I mean, service ESAs, and just having service dogs in, or the miniature horses, which are service animals. So we'll see, but hopefully this is a start with the airlines and it'll spill over. So cross our fingers. But that's already a good thing that's come out of 2021. So it's already looking better. So, yeah, super stoked about that. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, we've already been on almost an hour. I did not realize that. So yeah. So everybody got quiet all of a sudden. So, okay. You all, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will see you tomorrow night on the other channel, Overcoming the Obstacles for the Bible Study, Bible discussion, rather. I don't really know what we want to talk about as far as scripture. Laurel, I want to talk to you about that so I can put that in and advertise it. And then next week, also on the other channel, I'm going to have Happy Trails Hiking, who was just in here. She's going to be there Tuesday. But I'll have the video up about the griddle I'm so excited to have. And probably one on checking seals in an RV. So, yep. So anything else anybody wants to say before we sign off here? Of course, I have to remind you, it's always about hashtag be bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. So, and Candy says, oh, that sounds nice. Good. Good. All right. Stellar, you got anything you want to say? Busy lady? All right. Well, thank you all for coming in. Have a great week. Candy will message me later. That sounds fabulous. And you all, I would put your comments. There we go. This mouse. Whew. Anyway, thank you all so much. And of course, remember the hashtag be bodacious. Don't forget that. And I'll see you here on the 2 videos this week and also Saturday night. So thank you. And I will see you all on the next stream, next video. So, bye.